Hello there, Gemini, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I'm doing your mid-February reading. This will be good from now until mid-March. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. Okay, so let's take a look at your animal spirit. Wombat spirit, be at home. You know, this is a sense, I'm getting a sense, this is kind of the hermit energy, but I'm really getting a sense of being comfortable with who you are. You know, coming into that energy of accepting and loving every part of yourself and being really comfortable with that. You know, recognizing that you're stepping into the energy of loving everything about yourself. You know, the good, the bad, and the ugly, really lovely energy. Just a peaceful energy. Sacred reverence. I have a sense that there is a relationship that you're getting comfortable with, in a way that accepting it for kind of what it is, and understanding that this is a sacred soul contract relationship, but that doesn't mean that it necessarily is easy. But getting comfortable with the situation and realizing that it's kind of like being at peace with it. Recognizing that maybe you can't overcome the obstacles that are in this relationship. Yeah, loyal heart, and it dropped out. I know, I'm trying to convey this in a way that it's kind of like an energy of this is a soul contract, a twin flame perhaps. It doesn't have to be a romantic connection. It could be a friend or a family, but it's a deep soul contract. It's somebody that's really special to you. And realizing, getting comfortable with the fact that whatever has gone on in this relationship is for the progress, the evolution of both you and the other person that's involved. So we'll go to the tarot to see where this is coming. You know, they're saying Valentine's Day. And I love the idea of Valentine's Day, but I also feel like Valentine's Day is a time when sometimes it is a difficult energy, because we have this pressure from the world that we're supposed to be in love with somebody, romantic love. And, that there's a movie called Valentine's Day, and they're kind of like against Valentine's Day. It's that type of energy of realizing that this is a very loving connection, but that you may not be in love at this time. Doesn't mean that you don't love them, but it's this energy of accepting the situation for what it is. And when we accept it for what it is, it's almost as if we can heal from whatever trauma has happened in this relationship. So let's go to the tarot. I haven't been looking at past energies in any of the other readings, but I am going to in this one. I feel like I'd like to have a little bit more information about what's gone on in this relationship in the past. So let's start with that. So we have Three of Cups. This is an energy so interesting. Taurus had this in their reading too. An energy of that there is like a third party. There was, I should say, a third party situation, or this energy of, overindulgence, over celebrating in some way, you know. Yeah, walking away from this. I think you've had to walk away from a difficult situation, where somebody could have been, self-medicating, or trying to over celebrate life in some way, in excess. In your present energy, feel a wheel of fortune. See, you're moving away from this. I think that you have come into an energy of accepting whatever this situation is, whatever kind of third party, and third party does not have to mean a person, a third person. It can mean, a substance abuse addiction. It could be workaholism. It can be a bad habit. It can be anything that comes between you and another person in a relationship. I'm also getting the message that you could have had an outside influence on your relationship. Like a third person, but not maybe in a romantic sense, but, like another family member or something like that. There was too much going on in this relationship. And I feel like you have come to terms with the fact that this is something maybe that you cannot change. That this is a situation that you needed to walk away from. You're ready to close that chapter out and step into something much better. So your area of resistance, yeah, there's a lot of love here. This could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but there's just a lot of love here. It could also be that you've had a hard time getting over the emotions of this situation, feeling compelled for some reason, to try to get this situation to work out, because there is so much love in it. And then your area, this is advice from Spirit. Allow this to die. Allow this to end. You cannot step into the next chapter until you end this. As difficult as that is, accepting it. I really feel like, this be at home. I just get this of just accepting it and being willing to move on, however that is. Gemini, I feel like you are a problem solver, right? And that has been the most difficult thing in this, whatever this situation is that it's kind of like, you just keep thinking, well, if I do this or if I do that, then this will work out. Even if you've been separated from this person for a long time, it's kind of like, yeah, well, if I just keep, sending love in that direction, or I hold space for this person, then it's going to work out. It's kind of like, it's time to accept it. That this situation has ended. It's almost as if this message is, it might not resonate with everybody, but this message is coming in. It's kind of like, Gemini, you have to allow this to end. You have to allow this situation, this relationship to end. Yeah, looking at this, learning the lessons from this, and then just moving on, allowing the wheel to turn in your favor. Wow. Okay. Yeah, 4 of Cups at the end, Ace of Pentacles, planting a seed for your future, planting a seed. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Gemini. Oh, Gemini. I feel like this person is, it's this energy of somebody's playing with your head. Even if they're not in your life, they're playing with your head. And it's because it's such a deep soul connection. You know, it's like I want to plant a seed with this person. I want a new start with this person. This person may even reach out to you, you know, especially Valentine's Day. Sends you a Valentine's text or a Valentine's card or something. It's this energy. It's this energy of you may even be hoping that this person will, you know, that you want to turn a new chapter with this person. You want to let the past kind of play out. But we have the Hermit card. This has taken so long. You know, the Queen of Wands is you getting good with this. Whatever this situation is. You know, the Lovers is also your energy. Stepping back into your energy. And not allowing this person. I feel like this person is draining your energy, Gemini. It's just like, I feel like you keep getting pulled down. You feel like you're stepping into the next chapter, and then it's like, oh, something comes along and it pulls you back down. You've had this energy for some time. Yeah, stepping into an energy of truly loving yourself. Oh, Gemini. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify. Let's see if we can get some more you know, advice about how you can move forward. Where this is interesting. Judgment card. It was flipped. Wow. Hanged Man. Just, oh, Gemini. My heart goes out to you because I feel like, you know, you're the dual sign. There's this energy of, I want to walk away from this. Why can I not end this? And yet at the same time, like, why can I not get this to work? You know, it's like you're trying to get the gears to work so that you can get this relationship back on track. Whatever this is, you're wanting it so badly, you know, and yet at the same time, it's almost like when you look back at the relationship or whatever this was, you're just kind of like, why would I want to go back to that? Why would I want to turn the wheels backwards, right? I want to turn the wheels forward. And it's kind of like, well, you turn them forward for a little bit, and then all of a sudden the wheels start going backwards. It's just like, oh. You know, there's a sense of somebody, you know, wanting to come in and apologize, wanting a second look at this, wanting to bring a grounded energy to this. And yet at the same time, there's this energy still there, you know, whatever this is, a third party, whatever it is. Once again, it can be a lot of different things, but it's kind of like, yeah, there's this outside influence that is preventing this. It's like, I feel like every time you get back into this energy of, well, maybe it could work out. Maybe they will come back. Maybe whatever. It's kind of like, then all of a sudden you think of this and you're like, whoa, wait a minute. Why do I want that back? You know? And it's kind of like, you know, you're trying to get a different perspective of it. Oh, Justice. You could be dealing with a Libra. Don't have to be. King of Wands here, trying to take action. Somebody, there's a lot of passion here. A lot of chemistry between the two of you. Trying to get a different perspective of this situation. Trying to find the balance in this situation. Huh. So let's take a look at what you have right now. Your present energy is the Wheel of Fortune. What do we have here? Nine of Pentacles. Independence. Freedom. You want to be free. You want to claim your independence from this situation. You want to step into the next world. You want to bring balance into your own life. Okay, sorry, Gemini. I had to change the battery. Okay, so there's this energy of trying to decide. You're waiting. You may have even put it out to the universe, but you're kind of waiting. You're waiting for the answer. Do I end this? Do I drop the burden and walk away? Or do I wait? Because this was such a long-term committed relationship. This had a lot that you put into it. You know, we had the Seven of Pentacles at some point. You know, this energy of which one is coming in. It's like you're waiting for the universe to tell you. Are you moving? Are you turning the wheels and ending this relationship, stepping into something new? Or are you going to turn the wheels and start a new chapter with this person or this situation? You know, it's kind of like, okay, universe, it's like you're surrendering to the universe, but you don't want to make the decision. Really interesting. So it's about like, why is it you don't want to make the decision, Gemini? Is it because you're afraid if you choose this path of ending it, that you're losing this forever? Like, you know that you are a true soul bond, right? You know, you may even feel like this is a twin flame connection. Well, twin flames are supposed to come back into alignment, so I better not drop this and walk away, because, you know, they're going to come around at some point. So maybe I'll just wait until they do. Or is it about, you know, there's just so much, you know, love here. I cannot walk away. I put so much time and energy into this. I really feel like you're at this crossroads where you're waiting, like it's like you're waiting for a sign from the universe about what way this is going. You know, are they coming back around? You may be even, because they keep saying Valentine's Day, you may be even feeling like, well, if they send me a Valentine's card or a text, then I'll know. That'll be the sign. Like, you might be even saying, that'll be the sign. If they send me something for Valentine's Day, then I'll know things are still on track to get back together, right? Yeah, you're wanting balance in this situation. I think your heart, my heart goes out to you, because I think your heart is wanting balance. You want balance in this situation. You don't like the fact that it is unbalanced at this time. You know, it's emotional for you. This is your area of resistance. It's an emotional bond. You know, it's a soul contract type of relationship. And there's so much emotion here. I feel like there's emotion because there's something that you're really you're feeling very abandoned by this person. Like, this person went in a direction without really thinking about you. Oh, I'm getting like teary-eyed. They got really determined. They were going to go do something, you know. I feel like they left you behind. And you keep feeling like, you know, I'm getting that sense of, you know, like when captains or sailors would go out to sea, and then, you know, their wife or woman, you know, would be waiting in the widow's peak, right, of the house, watching the seas, you know, waiting for them to come back. I feel like that is where you are. You're just like waiting, you know. It's kind of interesting, you know. She's kind of like by the beach or something, waiting for somebody to return. Somebody that's left, you're waiting for them to return. But you can't step into your own next chapter. It's like your life is on hold until you decide what you want to do. I feel like you're trying to put that decision into the universe's hands or into this person's hands. You're like, no, I have to wait. Oh, Gemini, it's just this, I have to wait. I think you may need to ask yourself, why are you waiting? And I know you're going to say, Mary Sue, I love this person, but why do you love someone that made a decision to go in a different direction or to do something that, maybe they did have an affair or whatever? Why did they go and do that? Why do you want to be with somebody that did that to you? I think that is part of your soul's journey. You're part of a contract that I feel like this is a soul contract, right? It's part of what you are being drawn to look at. How can you take what happened in the past and plant a seed for yourself in the future? So let's take a look at the advice. We have the Ten of Swords. So we have that there. I'm really, I can really feel your emotional energy here, Gemini. This is really a very difficult energy. I feel like, the advice is to get comfortable with the idea that this is over. Devil on the bottom. A really toxic energy. These two together, it's really manipulative, mean. I don't like using the word evil, but it feels, this was just, wow. Five of Wands, lots of conflict. I think you have a lot of internal conflict about the conflict that this person has brought into your life. I feel despair. This energy that you have absolutely no idea why this person would do this to you. Like, you can't see, you cannot, it's like, you cannot wrap your head around it. Like, how could, how do I see my way forward? But the only way you can see your way forward is to get comfortable with that. This is over. This is over. You have to get into that energy. You have to move yourself into the energy that this is over. That you didn't do anything wrong. This is something that was kind of done to you, but it was done to you in order to open your heart, to open yourself to perhaps a new purpose in your life, a new path, definitely a new path into your life. That it's divinely guided. This is like a soul contract that you agreed to before you came here. And you're finding the perspective of that, the spiritual perspective, if you think about it that way, looking at the situation not from what this person did to you, but the spiritual perspective of why this has happened. That this is a soul contract, that this is helping you to open up and do some healing, on a soul level as part of your evolution. Yeah. you know, all this conflict around something that you truly love. Just, there's a call. I think the message I'm really being asked to deliver is that, yeah, it is time for you to move in a new direction. And I know, Gemini, some of you are not going to want to hear that. I can feel the pain. Sorry. I can feel the pain. So I know some of you are going to be, you know, we have the Four of Cups here. That's not what I want to hear. That's not what I want to hear, Mary Sue. I want to hear that this person is coming back. You know, that's not the answer. That's not what I want, you know. Wow. Queen of Wands. You are going to get your confidence back after you are willing to walk away. The confusion is going to go. You're going to go in a direction of nurturing yourself, of finding your groundedness, of building a life for yourself. Yeah, when you listen to spirit, I feel like some of you may be, you know, you may be getting information about how to move forward, and you're kind of like, I don't want that. I don't want that. You're saying to spirit, no, I don't want that. But it's this, whatever this is, if you don't move on from it, okay, you're going to have more of this discontent. This relationship is not bringing you any joy. Waiting for this relationship to work its way out is not bringing you any joy. Even, Gemini, when you get really serious and honest with yourself, if this relationship did work out, would it bring you joy, or would it just bring you more discontent, maybe more heartache, right? It's like you're not going to, it's almost as if spirit is saying you're never going to be happy with this relationship. This relationship was put on your path in order for you to be opened up for something greater, for your purpose, for a greater love down the road, right? Somebody that cherishes you. You know, this person never saw you for who you are. They didn't see your light. I think that came out in your reading last week. You know, they didn't see you for who you are. And it's like you even hid yourself from the world because you were trying to you spend so much time and energy trying to get this relationship to work, instead of taking that time and energy into planting seeds that will help you to become the person you are meant to be. The Lover's card, that's your energy. Planting the seeds for what and who you are becoming, instead of putting your time and energy into this. Yeah, it's like this epiphany. I feel like, you know, and this reading may be the epiphany. The epiphany that, you know, you put a lot of time and energy into something that is gone, is dead. I had an aunt once, an aunt and uncle, and he started a business of his own, and it did not go well. It ended. It was tragic. It was financially ruining for them. And she had, you know, I remember having this conversation with her, and she was like, yeah, paying for a dead horse. That's what we're doing. We're paying for a dead horse. And I feel like right now, that's what you're doing. You're putting your time and energy into paying for something that is over. Like however you need to clear that energy out. Because I feel like if you don't, there is this like tower moment where if you don't say, okay, I'm not putting any more time or energy into this, it's only bringing me discontent. I can't be happy in my life until I eliminate it. I burn it. I have lightning strike it and take it away from me. Okay, let's see what we have here for you. I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. That's, you have stayed in this energy because you're afraid of what? Afraid of this person not being in your life again. Okay, why? Just keep going there. Why are you afraid if this person that has hurt you is not in your life anymore? You know, what, if this relationship doesn't reunite, and I think the message here is that it's not, okay, then what are you afraid of? And I feel as when you get really comfortable with the idea that this is over, and then you're facing the fear, oh my gosh, this is over. Like when you go to your heart space, this is over. Why is that so painful? When you get to that, you're going to get comfortable with the fact that this is over and that it is time to move on. I'm going to pull a Soul Truth card for you because I feel like, these have really good questions, journal, questions. And where can I create more space? Instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. Do a clutter detox of your schedule, home, and innermost self. Make space. Clarity will come. I feel like for some of you, you're looking for that clarity. You have been holding on to this for so long. Maybe some of you for 3 years or more. You've been holding out hope for so long. That it's like that hope of this reuniting has been holding space in your energy, right? And it's hope is wonderful, except that when it's holding space and you can't plant seeds in a new direction, then the problem is that the new can't come in. You can't plant seeds for your future, Gemini, when you're holding out hope for the old to come back. It's about, perhaps surrendering to the universe and just saying, okay, I am not going to put any more time or energy into hoping that this comes back. And I'm going to create space. I'm going to declutter all of that mental anguish that I have. I'm going to put that to the side and give myself space to create new things in my life. And in that process, right, you're also saying to the universe, if this is supposed to be, then it'll the new things, the new seeds that I plant will provide the path needed for this to reunite. And if this isn't going to happen, then I'm planting seeds so that I can have a beautiful new future for myself. Yeah, Gemini, I feel like you're at this big crossroads, a big crossroads of, are you going to get really good with who you are? Or are you going to stay in this sense of confusion? Are they coming back? Are they not? What if they do? How will I feel if they do? How much time do you spend thinking about if they do come back, how am I going to feel about that? If I was really back with them, what would that feel like? It's almost like, no. The Queen of Wands is like, not really thinking about anybody else. I'm not saying she's selfish, but she's like, hey, I'm good with myself. I'm good being independent. I want to build this world of my own, filled with vitality, vivaciousness, adventure, fun, You know, something that's grounded, nurturing myself, listening to my intuition, getting more into a spiritual practice perhaps. And then look at, then you will attract the love that you are looking for. Really interesting, stepping into your own energy and stepping away from all of this, right? This is where you are right now. Oh my goodness. Well, Gemini, I hope there was something here for you that may help you in whatever the next thing is for you. Trying to get that clarity about, you know, moving on. But I also understand that this takes time. It takes time for us to get into that, you know, accepting, you know, be at home, accepting what is on your path and accepting this situation for what it is and accepting what that means that you need to do next, you know. It's sometimes scary when you accept, okay, this is over. Okay, this is really over. Now what am I going to do? You know, that could be part of the challenge, is that if this is really over, then where am I going to go next? Whereas if you're holding out hope for this to reunite, you don't have to really decide what you're going to do next. You can just stay busy, you know, stay busy until they come back. And now it's like, no, where are you going? What are you going to do next for yourself, Gemini? Well, Gemini, I do wish you much love and light. There was a lot of emotion here that came up for me. So I feel like, you know, if this resonated with you, I send you so much love and hugs, because I feel like this is, you know, that realization, the clarity that you may need about it is time to move on. And if you did resonate, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing. I'd love to hear in the comments how this might resonate with you. And once again, I send you lots of love and light in this situation and in all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Take care of yourself, Gemini. Be gentle and compassionate with yourself. See you later.